This video is about soybeans. First, we're going to talk about the production of soybeans. The country of origin for soybeans is China. The centers of diversity are in Eastern Asia, including China, Japan, and Korea. The biomes of the country of origin and centers of diversity are tropical, subtropical, and temperate. Most of soybean varieties grown commercially today are yellow-seeded varieties used for animal feed and oil production. These varieties include fresh immature green, which are known as edamame, fresh mature, and dried. The current top 5 production areas are the US, Brazil, Argentina, China, and India. Many nutrients are needed to grow soybeans, but some that are necessary in large quantities are sodium, phosphorus, potassium, and calcium. A loamy soil with adequate humus and soil life is best. Soybeans grow well in slightly acidic soil but can tolerate a wide range of pH levels. A major cropping system used is where a seed may be planted in cultivated or tilled land by a tractor, and a planter which deposits the seed about 11/2 inches deep in trenched rows that are usually 30 inches apart, depending on the practices of the farmer. Soybeans may also be drilled into the ground in 7-inch rows by a special planter in a process called no-till. In this case, the land is not cultivated and the seeds are planted very soon after wheat or other crops that are harvested in the spring. This method saves time, conserves moisture, and greatly decreases the possibility of erosion. Soybeans are planted in late spring and flower in late summer and early fall. Soybeans are usually harvested 100 to 150 days after planting. When the leaves turn brown and fall off, exposing the matured pods of soybeans, the soybeans are now ready to be harvested. They can be harvested by hand or by use of a combine, which has rakes with teeth which separates the soybean from the pod and stem. The parts of the plant used as food is primarily the seed that is found in the pod. Now we are moving on to transportation and processing of soybeans. Soybeans were primarily grown for cattle meal and oil, but as soy has become more popular, it is now being incorporated into foods such as bakery items, dairy items, and meat products. The type of processing involved with soybeans are threshing, transport, drying, and cleaning. Threshing is separating beans from pods by hand using simple tools or simple machines. Whatever the system used, it is very important that threshing be done with care. The most common type of transport used to move soybeans is by truck, as it is the fastest way to move the beans from field to storage centers to avoid deterioration. Drying is a post-harvest process where the beans are rapidly dried until they reach the safe moisture level. Drying can be done naturally with the sunlight or artificially using dryers. Cleaning consists of eliminating impurities and debris from the harvested crop. This cleaner consists of a fan, set of vibrating seeds, and a reception hopper. Processing usually happens at a processing facility, but on some small farms, processing happens at the farm. Soybeans are transported from the farm to the grain dealer and processor by truck. After the soybeans have been processed, they are most likely shipped by rail. There are many other important non-food uses for soybeans. One example is biodiesel fuel for diesel engines. Soy biodiesel is leaner burning than petroleum-based diesel oil. Its use reduces emissions and is non-toxic, renewable, and environmentally friendly. Another non-food use is soy crayons. which replaces the petroleum used in regular crayons with soy oil, making them non-toxic and safer for children. Soy ink is superior to petroleum-based inks because soy ink is non-toxic, renewable, and environmentally friendly. It also cleans up easily. The top 5 countries that are the end products consumers are the US, Brazil, China, Argentina, and Japan. Soybeans are a healthy source of high-quality protein and healthful, low-saturated fat cooking oil that is high in vitamin E. Soybeans contain no cholesterol, little to no saturated fat, and plenty of protein and dietary fiber. Soy foods can be an important part of a healthy diet as prescribed by the USDA Food Pyramid. Soybeans can contribute to reduced risk of heart disease and protect against other diseases and cancer. Here are some other social aspects regarding soybeans. The expansion of soybean has contributed to intensifying some social changes, such as concentration of large-size landholding. Data from the last census in Argentina indicated that the number of holdings fell 21%, but at the same time, the average size of Argentine farm holding increased 28%. Throngs of people gather at Buddhist temples and Shinto shrines to pick up and throw roasted soybeans in Japan. This is called setspun, and it is about throwing roasted soybeans to frighten away evil spirits that could bring disease and bad luck in the new lunar year. Setspun is celebrated on February 3rd or 4th, the day before the beginning of spring in Japan.